4 p.m.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. We would like to begin now with
Yes,
your
Mr.
presentation.
Gania, you can please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Om Singhania, Joint Academic Head of the Advocates League, welcome you all to the book launch ceremony of Handbook on Legal Contemporary Issues in India, forwarded by Honorable Dr. Justice Vineet Kothari, sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, and former Acting Chief Justice, Gujarat High Court, and edited by Professor Tripti Bhushan, Lecturer, OP Jindal Global Law School, Sonipat, under the call for chapters organized by the Advocates League. The Advocates League is an ISSN approved journal and legal research firm whose work is devoted in the field of legal research, such as publications and organizing conferences. We have a team which is dedicated for bringing legal reforms in legal scenario. Our team consists of students and alumni of various top colleges and universities of the country. The Advocates League is under the guidance of eminent personalities of the legal fraternity, such as distinguished lawyers and judges of the Supreme Court and various high courts. Through this initiative, we aim to provide legal aid to empower individual rights. Now, I would like to invite Advocate Kumar Saurabh sir to carry forward the ceremony by giving the welcome address.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome Dr. Justice Vineet Kothari, sir, for the inaugural session. Sir is a senior advocate practicing in the Supreme Court of India. He is a retired Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, Acting Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court. Sir got himself enrolled as an advocate of Bar Council of Rajasthan in the year 1984. Sir is a BCom, LLB, LLM, PhD in law, and also a renowned company secretary and a CA. Sir has an experience of 2.5 years as a CA, and thereafter he was practicing in the Rajasthan High Court, predominantly on the tax, commercial side, and the constitutional matters before the Rajasthan High Court. In the year 2005, Sir got elevated as a judge of Rajasthan High Court. He also served as a judge of Karnataka High Court from 2016 to the period 2018. He was again transferred from Karnataka to Madras High Court in the year 2018, where he served till the period 2021. He was also the acting Chief Justice of Madras High Court for about 2 months. Sir also served as a acting Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court for a brief period of 1 year, 1 month, 1 week before his retirement. Sir has delivered many renowned judgments. A few among them are Vijay Mallya Group case, the Kingfisher Airlines and the United Brewery Group in the Karnataka High Court. Sir has also got many papers published. He has more than 50,000 judgments delivered in his name, which are both contested, tax appeals, writ appeals, CMAs, except the bail application. Sir has also contributed papers for national conferences and international conferences on international taxation. Sir also served as Executive Chairman of Tamil Nadu State Legal Service Authority, Executive Chairman of Gujarat State Legal Service Authority. He also served as a Chairman of the Tamil Nadu Mediation and Conciliation Center. He is a renowned arbitrator currently, and I would like to welcome you, sir, on behalf of the Advocate League. Thank you so much, sir, for joining the conference today.
Thank you, Kumar. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kumar Gaurav and the President of the Advocates League, Madam Tripti Bhushan, and other fellows on the screen, and off the screen also probably. And I'm very happy to be part of this launch of your book, recently published, which is to be launched today actually. A proof of which was sent to me by Kumar a few weeks ago, and I had the occasion to go through the articles compiled in the same. And I must indeed say, not only congratulations is a formal word, but I was deeply impressed by the quality of the research which has gone into creating those articles. And as Kumar has given a very long introduction, despite all this long experience of about 40 years at bar also, I still feel that I'm a student of law because every time you feel that, oh my God, I don't know this, I don't know this aspect of the matter, I'm yet to learn these intricacies of the law, etc. So legal profession, which I was lucky to shift from the chartered accountant's profession to the legal profession in 1984. And thanks to my guru, Shri Maruthan Mridul, who was very eminent leading senior counsel of the Jodhpur town where I belong. And he took me away from my CA office to his lawyer's office. And then under his tutelage for 2-3 years, I worked very hard. And there was no looking back. This is the beauty of this profession, that if you work hard, there is no looking back. And the only way is the way to success. There is a saying in this profession that there is always a room at the top and crowd at the bottom. So you will find many black coat people around you, but meaningful, good lawyers and good advocates, you will find a numbered few. And those numbered fews are burning their midnight oil. So becoming a good lawyer takes its own toll. Therefore, my message on this occasion, when you have assembled, you yourself have worked so hard to write these beautiful articles, which to me also gave a new light of knowledge and wisdom. And I was happy to read on varied topics you have compiled this book. Beautiful, I think, compilation. And anybody who practices any of these law branches which you have given in the form of article would love to read your those articles. Even otherwise, even if you're not dealing with any case, if you are interested as a student of law in reading something different, something new, something more varied, with the research effort, having a peep into the case laws, then legal principles and extracts from judgments, you readily find these in these articles. So it's a very good way of, I think, consolidating your research work in the form of a book, which your Advocates League deserves all congratulations and kudos and blessings from my side also, I would give happily. And that compilation should be really go a long way on the tables and shelves of many lawyers and judges and students who want to study this these subjects as budding lawyers or as a students also. Friends, the law in India, the legal system in India, is criticized also heavily, mainly because of the delays in the justice. It takes about 10 to 20 years in a civil dispute to get crystallized or get even a decree, the execution of which is another story. Even if you are fighting against the state, it takes 10 to 15 years to get a final judgment up to the level of Supreme Court. So it's a lengthy process, no doubt about that. But then I have been feeling for last 40 years of my experience as a lawyer and as a judge that it is so largely because we do not have the quality advocates. As I said at the beginning, if the bright people like you join the litigation practice, which I always encourage, I don't have a much I would say fancy about the corporate legal practice. We need good lawyers in the litigation system, courts, trial courts, high court much afterwards, and Supreme Court also. It is not a profession to start minting money from day one. It is essentially a profession of service. And unless you toil hard, work hard in the legal system, and with your intellectual capacities, with your research, with your knowledge of in-depth knowledge of the law, you can do wonders in the trial stage also. And if good people, bright advocates, young ladies and girls and boys will join this legal profession, the scene is bound to change. There are different aspects of the delays in legal system. The size itself of judiciary is very less. We have one judge over 10 lakhs of people. America has one judge over 50,000 people. And the propensity to litigate apart is still the size of the Indian judiciary is very, very less. But that aspect will be taken care of by the government and executive. But what about the existing thing? I always very strongly feel that good quality advocates are lacking in this field. Thanks to this 5 years law graduation courses which you people are doing now, it gives you a kind of practical engagement with the legal system also during your law courses, and that is why you quickly cover up and quickly progress in the legal practice. First 2-3 years is a big struggle for any lawyer, and unless you are going through that litigation, that struggle period, you cannot be a successful lawyer. Therefore, that struggle period is very, very necessary. With a great effort, not only knowledge of facts, knowledge of law, knowledge of personality, knowledge of the judge's aptitude and attitude. I always advise my young students, interns, and fellows who come to join my chambers that be in the courtrooms, even if you don't have any case, sit there for whole day, examine how judges are behaving, what queries they are asking, how their mind is working, what questions are to be answered, in what manner, when to speak, when not to speak, when to enter into humor, when not to enter into humor. All these are personality traits which helps you in making a good lawyer. All this we have learned, our 4 generations have learned earlier also out of this hard work only. So all young lawyers, I would advise them that not only to update themselves with the legal research, now it is very easy. Now you have various law sites and online things, click of mouse, this, that, you can compile 10 case laws. But unless you see its proper relevance, unless you read the full judgment, you will never realize the importance of citing which para, what manner. If you just pass on the compilation to the judge, expecting him to read everything, then you are sorely mistaken. So you should highlight the paras, read yourself first, then cite the case law, then tell the honorable judge that this is relevant because of these facts or these principles which I am relying on. So this finer aspects of the legal practice which we seniors probably out of our experience have learned and can share with you younger generation in this manner. I feel very happy that whenever I am invited to be part of any such academic endeavor, I am always happy to share my thoughts with young people because you are the future. We are on a passing out phase, but you will be the future generation. You will be taking over from us and you will lead from the front. And this is a wonderful profession. I feel I was lucky to not only shift from CA profession to legal profession, but to shift to bench also, and then getting the opportunity to go to 4 states, 4 high courts. So it's in the best possible manner the God has given me this gift of serving the legal profession. And I'm very happy to be part of this function also, where young faces I'm seeing who have done such a great work of compiling this work. And I'll be happy to be part of any such future exercise also. In the field of ADR also, which one of your articles throws light, 1 or 2 articles, I would give a few words to you. The future belongs to mediation and arbitration. The future of legal practice will be depending upon these ADR systems. Because you can't expect the size of the judiciary to go up overnight. It will take 20-30 years before the finances are raised to arrange all this legal system in that manner. But ADR, the less costly thing, mediation mainly. Now we are having a mediation law soon from the parliament in pursuance of the Supreme Court judgment. So that mediation bar is also simultaneously developing. You young lawyers can yourself form such branches. I have seen one such law firm in Chennai where I was there. They called me for a talk show. An entire 2-floor office is devoted to ADR activities. And people come there for their pre-litigation mediations, post-litigation mediations, even at appellate stage mediations, matrimonial disputes, property disputes, family disputes, Section 138 check disputes, corporate matters. I was referred one mediation by the NCLT principal bench. So mediation is a ADR activity which is going to happen in all spheres. Commercial dispute checks, it mandates a pre-litigation mediation, Section 12 capital A. All these are development which are taking place on the Indian legal scenario is bound to develop ADR activity as a main branch of the legal profession. Therefore, you all should be mentally, physically, financially, professionally equipped enough to explore this branch of law as your profession area. And it's not that you will not be paid there. It's not a free activity. The times will come when you will be paid better or equally good, which you are paid in litigation branch. I myself, as a sitting judge of Madras High Court, I did the mediation training of 40 hours with 26 of my colleague judges. And I was so happy. After 40 hours spread over 2 weeks, we all felt that we are at least good judges now. We can hear more patiently, understand the real interests of the parties in a better sense. So these are all finer aspects of the training, finer aspect of the judicial training as we call it, happens in this profession. And your brain over a period gets so much trained that you are immediately able to tell the chef from the wheat or chef from the rice, puff from the rice. So that is the idea of this profession. And writing of these articles, compiling all this research material for the benefit of yourself and for others is a very great activity. I have myself been editor of a countrywide leading journal, Sales Literature, for 6 years, besides doing the faculty work in the Jodhpur University. So hard work pays. Over those 6 years, I learned so much of sales tax that I immediately became a busy and successful lawyer in taxation field in Rajasthan High Court. So these experiences I am sharing, fellows, with you, just to tell you that one can lead by example, and the only key to success in this profession is the hard work, nothing else. So thank you so much for giving me these 10-15 minutes. I hope whatever I've talked is a message to be imbibed by you, is a thing to be followed by you, understood by you. And I wish your book all the best. It will definitely make its mark in the libraries of the people concerned. And thank you once again for inviting me. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, Your Lordship, for your kind words. Now I would like to invite Mr. Shubham Kumar, the Vice President of the Advocates League, to give a report of call of chapters.
Thank you very much, sir. I am audible. I am audible.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes. So, first of all, very good evening to our special chief guest, Your Lordship, and we are very blessed with your presence, Your Lordship. And thank you for giving us your time. And I'm also thankful to our editor-in-chief, Tripti Bhushan ma'am, and chief advisor, Kumar Saurabh sir. And before starting with the report of call for chapter, I would like to congratulate the entire team of the Advocates League and organizing committee, as well as authors and co-authors who have put immense amount of hard work to fill this book with different ideas of contribution, of thoughts, views, and opinions. Now, it is said that writing a single book need to read 100 books. So it took lots of concentration, hard work to complete a chapter, to complete a book. So coming to the report of call for chapter. So we started in month of March and April of this year, and we have received about more than 40 plus chapters in total, and about 60 authors and co-authors have participated in this chapter writing. Also, the chapter that we received from the author is form of essay, article, studies, research, analysis, and a variety of themes has been provided in call for chapter, about 100 themes. So that was related to Indian judiciary, constitution, civil law, criminal law, IPR, cyber laws, international law, and money laundering, and etc. So now the major and high effort stage we faced is scrutiny of the received chapters. So it takes lots of time, lots of effort to complete this process, and this process is about 4 to 5 stages, in which the general process we follow, checking plagiarism, grammar, review, and editing, etc. So we have best chapter selected for compilation of this book, and I am thankful to editor in chief Tripti Bhushan ma'am, especially due to her this editing process has been completed. And now, after the completing editing process, we have stages of publication. So, in which the Blue Rose publication has put in their machinery's effort to complete this book, to publish this book, and bring into hand of the common people. And I am also grateful that we received paper from chapters from professionals such as academician, also assistant professors, PhD researchers, scholars, and student also. And according to me, what I think which make books very special is the different opinions and idea of different authors. Also, obviously, the forward by Lordship is also make this book special. The ISBN recognition, and this book is what I feel is the result of collective effort of authors and editorial board, organizing committee. It is kind of emotion we have attached with this book. We work at least 7 to 8 months. The hard work we put it, the effort we put it, and I would say our writing is a reward in itself. So it is the art of intellect mind, that was said by Henry Miller, a famous American poet. Also, from my side, that's all from my side. So please purchase the book, encourage the authors, and this Diwali is just over, so you can still purchase a gift, because books are the only gift you can open again and again. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Your Lordship, for your time, and over to you, Om sir, again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to introduce our editor-in-chief, Professor Tripti Bhushan ma'am. Professor Tripti Bhushan is currently serving as a lecturer at OP Jindal Global Law School, Sonipat, Haryana. She is also working as a senior fellow at Center for Law and Humanitarianism at JGU. Earlier, she had also worked as an assistant professor at Kalinga University, Raipur. She is also the recipient of International Award as Emerging Scientist in the field of law. Recently, she has won Research Excellence Award at Jindal Global Law School for her excellent contribution in research and publication. She has completed her LLM in Intellectual Property Rights from Hidayatullah National Law University, Raipur, and her BA LLB honors from Amity Law School, Lucknow. She has authored 2 books, namely Looking into the Question of Terrorism in India through Prism of International Law, and Facets of Media Law and IPR. It is published with an ISBN number in year 2021. She has delivered various guest lectures and taught as visiting faculty at universities like Maharashtra National Law University, NMIMS Mumbai, JECRC University, and ILI. She has been invited to judge various moot court competitions and be the panel member of the international conferences. Her research interests include human rights and international law, IPR, cyber law and technology, criminal law, media, and fashion. Now I would like to request ma'am to give special address.
Thank you so much for inviting me, first of all. So, I would like to thank the entire team of the Advocate Leagues, because for creating and providing such a wonderful opportunities for everyone and such resourceful platform for all the young students. because I believe it's the complete effort of the team that actually makes it happen. Nothing is done individually. So when during the work of the compilation and when I was reading those research articles, it actually, it's very pleasant for an academician to go through those articles and see something new, because each student has written something, new with a lot of clarity and vivid topics. So it was as, sir said that it was on like IPR, ADR, something on constitutional law as well, jurisprudential aspect, IT. So when you get to see a lot of brainstorming topics, you feel that you have learned a lot. So I think during this entire journey of 4 5 months as an editor for this book, it is actually learning for me, because I totally feel that, and learning never ends on behalf of a teacher, because whenever you teach in the classroom or outside the classroom, or whenever you write an article, research is very wide, so you need plethora and a lot of time to penning down your own thoughts. So when you read and research and actually pen down your own thoughts and develop it beautifully in form of a call for chapter and submit it to us, it's like wonderful. So I think it is a great job, and again I would like to thank the entire team of the Advocate Leagues, which was working since a long time along with me, and which was very supportive also. Sometime it happens. So all the best, guys. All the best to everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, I would like to request our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Justice Vineet Kothari, sir, to launch the book with his gracious hands by clicking on the screen. Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well,
Now, I would like to invite our, Mr. Ashish Kumar Rai, President, the Advocates League, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Vineet Kothari, sir, former acting Chief Justice, Gujarat High Court. Professor Tripti Bhushan, ma'am, Editor-in-Chief. Advocate Kumar Saurabh, Chief Advisor. And members of the organizing committee. Education is the most profitable investment for the near future. And today it is my privilege to give vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to thank the chief guest, Honorable Dr. Vineet Kothari, sir, for sparing some time from his very busy schedule in order to launch the book and to provide the context for the deliberations. Thank you, my lord. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. Also, I would like to thank Professor Tripti Bhushan, ma'am, for all her support and guidance to the organizing committee. In last, I would like to thank Advocate Kumar Saurabh, sir, the chief advisor of this call for chapter program, who advises us throughout this program, Mr. Nitish Kumar Misra, convener of the Advocates League, Mr. Subham Kumar, Mr. Abhinav Gupta, Mr. Saket Verma, Mr. Om Singhania, Mr. Sunny Singh, Mr. Gopal Krishna, Mr. Ranit, Ms. Anushka Kishwar, and a big thanks to all the authors and members of the executive committee. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Honorable Dr. Justice Vineet Kothari, sir, to give his words of wisdom so as to guide the young budding lawyers in their professional career.
oh, I've already done that. I've already done that. And yes, it's a great field, fellows. And whether you become a professor in a university or a partner in a corporate law firm or anything which gives you the satisfaction. But from my experience, and of course we keep on talking to other big corporate law firms people also, the joy of learning, or the thrill of learning which this legal profession gives, lies in the courthouse. So I would invite you, more of you people, to join litigation practice, because we really need good, efficient lawyers in the system. And this delays in the system, the the adjournment culture, as we call it in the courts, can get reduced if more prepared lawyers are in the field. So, of course, joining academics like Madam Tripti Bhushan has done is one thing. Of course, if you want to satisfy that thirst for learning and giving, that's a different line altogether. But there are talks, and always you have a avenue of becoming a judge also as an eminent jurist. If you're an academician, you can be a judge also. So coming from practical field, coming from academic side, becoming judge is also very, very important. Because there are these days many successful lawyers over a particular limit if their earnings cross say rupees 10 lakh rupees a month or 50 lakhs rupees a month. If a judgeship is offered of High Court also, they say, oh, no, thank you very much, sir. We are doing well here. But that's not the thing. If a good successful lawyer who knows more of laws and is efficient, whose expressions are good, then he should become a judge. They will be more useful and fruitful judges for the legal system, for the litigants. Their understanding will be quick, their delivery will be quick, their exposition will be good. So if कहते हैं जिसमें पानी बाल्टी में अच्छा होगा तो मग में ज्यादा अच्छा आएगा, तो अच्छे लॉयर्स होंगे तो अच्छे जज बनेंगे. ये सीधी सी कहावत है जो इस छोटी सी बात को बहुत आराम से समझा सकती है. तो आप लोग लीगल प्रोफेशन को सिर्फ ये नहीं समझें कि कोर्ट में जाके हमको 2 केस कर लिए, अपनी फीस ले ली और बस खत्म हो गया. Constant study, constant revising things, constant updating yourself is a very, very good thrilling exercise which I have loved throughout my life. And even now when I am a retired fellow, I keep myself busy by reading these things. Even if I don't have a case, reading these things, reading Supreme Court judgments, reading the news about these Supreme Court controversies, Constitution bench ongoings, what are going on in the Supreme Court, is an interesting read. After all, if you are a lawyer for so many years, you love to read more about the law. But as my guru used to say, there is a difference between being an eminent lawyer and a successful lawyer. You can become successful lawyer by earning more, but you will become eminent lawyer only if you know more. So you used to say you read literature, poetry, history, geography and all these things. So if you know more about more subjects, then you are a completely better package of personality. And in this profession, image counts. If your image of a good professional is there with the court or with the judges, you earn very handsome points there. So this profession has so many things to learn, so many things to give. And I am happy that now the trend, of course, has changed and people are choosing legal profession by choice. Very bright people from CBSE 12th standard are now going for the 5S law graduation courses in different law schools and colleges, which is a very happy trend. But out of them, if more than 50% are going in law corporate practice only, that is a sad sign. This entire concept was made to bring 80 to 90% of such bright people into litigation field. The ratio is as of now bad. So I would urge you more people to join legal practice and then prove yourself. Once you prove yourself, sky is the limit, money will run after you, you will not run after the money. So these are the few mantras I can give you out of my experience that if you join legal profession, this is the most wonderful profession in our country and throughout the world also. And there are so many laws now to know more and more about them. Even on international horizon, you can have so many legal practices, and you will gradually, I think, once you are in the field, from students to legal profession and from profession to higher levels, you will know all this very well. So once again, I thank you, bless this book, congratulate you all authors and team of editors headed by Madam and all the learned authors. I need not name everybody, and wish you all the best. And I hope more such endeavors in the form of books and articles will keep on coming. Whenever you need my help or assistance or whatever manner I can be part of it, I'll be ready. And thank you so much for all this. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words.
Okay. So now we close the meeting. Can I leave? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Jai Hind.
everyone.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सर।
so much. Thank you.
कुमार सौरभ सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। आपके वजह से सर म्यूट है आप, आपके वजह से ही पॉसिबल हो पाया सब कुछ।
अरे नहीं, ऐसा
की तरफ से आपको
अरे नहीं ऐसा,
धन्यवाद।
अरे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। डोंट
you,
वरी, ये हमेशा ही विल बी देयर, सो डोंट वरी, ही विल बी देयर फॉर ऑल ओकेजन। जब भी जरूरत हो, he'll
आप